Hello everyone, hope you're staying healthy and safe. My name is Shireen Hosni and today's class is going to be yoga, no heights. There is no down dog, no chaturanga, no planks. This is for anyone who is recovering maybe from an injury in the wrists, the arms or the shoulders. I'm also going to avoid forward folds in case, so that's even going to be okay if you're having your arm in a cast at the worst case scenario. So you're going to find my hands either together in prayers or just holding opposite elbow at the front of the body or at the back of the body. So just find whichever one that works best for you. And if you have more range of motion, you can go ahead and move the arms, taking them overhead or to the side, whichever feels right for you. But for the sake of this, just to make it accessible for anyone, this is how we're gonna be, either arms together, palms together in prayer, or this way. So we're gonna go ahead and come to the top of the mat, starting with your feet hip width apart, bring them parallel to each other, hugging the navel in, standing nice and tall. We're gonna close the eyes, and if it is comfortable to bring the palms together in prayer, do that. We're just gonna take a couple of breaths, just focusing, arriving to this space. Inhaling deeply through the nose, and exhale fully. Taking a long, deep inhalation, and full exhalation. One more breath, inhale. Slowly exhale. And we're going to stay here, hug the navel to the spine, growing taller. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to take leaning over towards the right side, feeling a nice stretch on the left side body. And you can either gaze up or gaze to the floor, whichever feels right for your neck. If it feels okay, you can start sending the hips more towards the left side. Inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, you're going to take the shoulders to the left side. Making sure you're not rounding forward and making sure you keep your core engaged. Inhaling to center. And as you exhale, stay here. Inhale, take the right leg back, take a nice long step, and we're going to lower the knee to the ground, bring the top of the toes to the floor. Hug the navel in, grow taller. As you exhale, you're going to just sink the right hip flexor towards the ground. So you can stay here, you can bring the palms together in prayer, or you can bring them towards the top of the left knee. If you have more range of motion, you can take the arms overhead. And breathe here. We're going to exhale, extend that front knee, hug the navel, flex the foot, and if it's okay, maybe reaching forward. You can take the palms to the floor if you have more range of motion. Inhale, rebending that front knee. We're going to tuck the back toes. On your next exhalation, step the right foot forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhaling your knee to the ground. Top of the toes to the floor, hug the navel to the spine, sinking the left hip flexor towards the floor. Exhale, send the hips back, extend that front knee, micro bend, flex the foot, reaching the heart forward. Maybe palms to the floor, that's okay. You can also keep them here or avoid this one altogether if reaching forward is too much for your arms. And that's going to only be applicable if you have a cast. Inhaling back to center, rebend that front knee, and as you exhale, tuck the back toes, lift, step the left foot forward. Inhaling, take the right leg back. Exhale, stay here, engaging both legs. Now you can keep that right knee up, or you can lower it down. We're gonna just take a couple of breaths in this high lunge. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, take the left leg back. Again, go for a low lunge or high lunge, whichever feels right for you. Bend that knee, keep the front knee on top of the ankle. Keep the navel hugged in close to the spine. Exhale, step the left foot forward. We're gonna inhale to a chair pose. Hugging your core and keep the weight on your heels. Lower. Inhale to standing. Exhaling here. Inhale, step the right leg back, take a nice long step. Exhale, we're gonna bend that knee, bringing the thigh parallel to the floor, engage the back leg. And we're gonna be lowering that knee towards the ground. So you can bring it to touch the ground, or for a bit more of a challenge, just hover it an inch or more off the ground. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lower. Pose and breathe. Inhale, extend and step that right foot forward. Exhaling here, we'll take it to the opposite side. Inhale, step the left leg back. You can take a shorter lunge here if this is too much. Exhale, lower, hover the knee off the ground or take it all the way to the ground. Inhale, back to your high lunge. Exhale, hover. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pose here, hold, engage the back leg. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Breathe. Inhaling to your chair pose. Exhale, stay here. And if it is accessible, we're gonna inhale, lift both heels, keeping the knees together, keep the core engaged, keep the legs engaged. Maybe lowering just a bit more. Exhale, heels to the ground, back to standing. Inhaling back to your chair pose with the heels off the ground. And if it is too much, just take the heels to the floor. Exhale, lower. We're gonna go back to our lunge this time. Inhale, take a nice long step. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, lower. Hold. Hover. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, hover. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. We're moving to warrior poses. Inhale, step the right leg back. Nice long step, heel to the ground. Right toes are turned in slightly. And you're gonna exhale, bend that front knee. Breathe here, core engaged. Lower just a bit more. Feeling the stretch on the back right hip flexor. the ankle, the calves. And we're gonna extend that front knee. Open the right toes. We're coming to a warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. Pressing the outer edge of the back foot on the floor. Now if you have more range of motion, feel free to take the arms up. If that's not accessible, just keep them here or keep the palms in prayer. Inhale, extend the front knee. Hug your core in. I'm gonna turn around to face you. So I'm still with the same leg, the right leg is back. We're gonna go to a triangle pose, and it's really gonna challenge your core to do this one without the arms. So engaging the leg, hug your navel in, inhale. As you exhale, send the hips to the right. Breathe. Inhaling to center. Exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, extend. Back to your triangle. Exhale. Core totally engaged. Press the outer edge of the back foot on the floor. Inhale to center. Exhale. Back to your warrior two. Last one, inhale, extend, hug the navel in, send the hips to the right, reach forward, stretching that side body. Coming back to center. You're gonna turn to face the front foot, step the right foot forward, and back to our chair pose. You can stay with the feet on the floor, or you can lift the heels for a bit more of a challenge. Exhale, lower, back to standing. We'll take it to the opposite side. I'm moving, so I'm always facing you. Inhale, step the left leg back, nice long step. Trying to square the hips forward, toes are turned in to face the short corner of the mat. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Keep your core engaged. Keep the shoulders on top of the hips. Breathe. We're gonna inhale, open to warrior two. So toes open slightly to the side. Bend that front knee. Keep the shoulders on top of the hips. Breathing here. Again, if you have more range of motion in the arms, feel free to come to a full expression with the arms extended. If you're dealing with any injury, just stay here. Inhale, extend that knee. Hug your core in, grow taller. As you exhale, send the hips to the left, leaning towards the right side. Make sure you're not rounding. You're really using your core, using your inner thighs to keep you here. Inhaling to center. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Breathe. Back to Trikonasana. Extend the front knee, hips to the left, reach. Coming back to center, bend that knee. Inhale, last one. Back to warrior two. Take the palm, keep them here, take them to the hips, step the left foot forward. Inhaling, right leg back, coming to a high lunge. Exhale here. We're going to try to work with our balance a bit. So from here, I want you to really engage the core, engage that front leg. Take an inhalation, and as you exhale, you're going to come to the top of the mat. So just touching the toes forward and then stepping back to your lunge. And feel free to move slowly, really precise movement using your core and your leg muscles. And you can, as you progress, we're going to do it 5 times on each side. See maybe if you can lift that leg, point the toes. Back to your lunge. And so option 1 is to come here. Option 2, lift. And back to center. Coming back to your chair pose. Hug the navel, lift the shoulders, maybe lifting the heels. Exhale to standing. Inhaling, left leg back. Exhale, step the foot forward, come to standing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Maybe a few more. Exhale. Remember your options, either here or here. Back to center. We're going to take a yogi squat, taking your feet as wide as the mat, heels in, toes out. And sit down low. And if you find that this is too much putting pressure, if you need to use, so I'm not using the arms. You can if you want. If you find that it's too much, then just skip this one all together and take a chair pose. Inhaling back to center. Exhale. You're gonna take a big step. Taking the heels in, toes out, come into this star pose. And as you exhale, bend both knees, hug your core in. We're just gonna sway side to side. Inhale, extend both knees. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time stay here, lower. I'm just gonna take little pulses. So I'm just opening my knees, sending them back. Just some tiny pulses here. 10 times. Extend both knees, inhale. Exhale, lower. Hug your core, keep the shoulders and hips together. Maybe lower just a bit more. Extend both knees, stepping the feet together. We're gonna come to the floor. Come to seated. We're gonna bend both knees, keeping the feet together, knees together, hug the navel in, stand seated nice and tall. It's getting quite warm here. Hug your core in, inhale. As you exhale, leaning back, maybe hovering the feet. And breathe. Exhale, feet down, breathe. Inhaling one more time, maybe coming to a halfway. Exhale, back to the floor. One more time. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, lean back, hover. Maybe extending both knees. Exhaling, feet down. We're gonna extend both knees. Actually, I'm just gonna make space, make sure I have enough space at the back of the mat. Keep the knees bent, hug the navel, slowly lower all the way to the floor. And I'm gonna keep my elbows in line with the body. And you can either have the arms straight or take them next to the body or keep them here, whichever feels right. Hugging your core in, bringing the heels closer to the glutes. We're gonna take a 2 to 3 bridge pose. Move to whichever amount your body allows. Hug your core in, inhale. And as you exhale, take the heels to the ground, lift. Breathing here. Exhale, slowly lower. Take a full cycle of breath. Inhaling, core engaged, feet firm on the ground. As you exhale, lift the hips, lower back, mid back, upper back. 5 breaths here. As you exhale, lowering opposite way. Hips is the last to reach the floor. Take a full cycle of breath. And on your next exhalation, lift the hips. And I'm using my forearm to really press into the ground, using my feet to dig deep on the ground. And if you have anything with the shoulder, then avoid that. If you're feeling any pain. As with any pose, just listen to your body, move slowly. This class is designed for if you're recovering from injury or something in the arms, the wrists, or the shoulders. So be very gentle with your body. It's very hard when you're recovering to let go of the need to really work hard, but that's the one thing that your body needs the most, and I'm guilty of not doing that. You're gonna relax here, taking your feet as wide as the mat. Just windshield wiper your legs, taking it both to the right and to the left, right and left. And I'm going to bring the feet slightly in, hip widths apart. Hug the right knee to your chest, flex the foot. Take the right ankle on top of the left knee. Press this away. Press the right knee away. You can stay here just for a gentle stretch. If you have the range of motion, then you want to reach the arms and hug both knees in. That's totally up to you. For the sake of this practice, we're going to just stay here. You're going to keep your shoulders as they are. And for our twist today, we're just going to take the left knee and the right foot towards the floor. And I'm using my legs to really press that right knee away, not allowing it to collapse, just for the beginning. You can take your neck to look towards the right shoulder if that feels right for you. Slowly coming to center. Uncross your feet, take that right foot to the floor. Hugging the navel in, hug the left knee to your chest, flex the foot, taking the left ankle on top of the right knee, gently pressing the left thigh, having this open. Breathe here. And as you exhale, you're going to take that left foot towards the right, keeping the shoulders bent to the floor. And using your leg to really bring this open. You're going to feel a nice stretch on the side of the leg. Slowly coming back to center. Uncross your feet. Hug your core in. You're going to take both legs up. Feet towards the sky. Have a micro bend in the knee or even a bigger bend. Just make sure your core is engaged, your lower back is on the floor. You're going to just stay here for a few breaths. And that should not feel tense. You should not have any effort. If it feels better to bring the palms just below the hips, you can do that. I'm going to take some circles with the ankles. Taking it 5 times to this side and then switch the direction of your circle. And slowly lowering both feet. Extend the knees. Finding Shavasana. Closing the eyes. Relax. Be thankful to your body for supporting you throughout this. And be gentle with your body, especially if you're going through any injury, if you're healing. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like. I strongly recommend at least 5 minutes relaxation in Shavasana. And thanks for watching. See you next week.